Once there was a little dragon named Darius. He was a sweet, gentle little dragon and lived all by himself in a deep, dark cave. All day long he slept. All night long he spat fire, pink, blue, and many-colored fire, and sometimes he spat purple fire with orange sparks. Spitting fire is what he liked to do best. One day, little Prince named Frederick lost his way. He came to a deep, dark cave and found Darius merrily spitting fire. Because they liked each other at once, Frederick asked Darius to come over to the castle. "I would love to," answered the dragon politely. "I'm rather tired of this gloomy old cave, but your people may not like dragons. They may get terribly frightened when they see me spit fire, and life without spitting fire won't be much life for a dragon." "Nobody at my castle has ever seen a dragon before. Nobody will know you are a dragon," Frederick argued. "You'll be perfectly safe. You can spit all the fire you like when we are alone. I rather like your many-colored fire." Darius promised never to spit fire where people can see him. They left to live at the castle. Everybody liked Darius at once because he was so sweet. "What a gentle pet for Frederick to play with," said the king. The dragon slept in a basket by the little prince's bed. He followed him like a dog wherever he went. But Darius could never spit any fire. The castle was always so full of people, and they were never alone. One day, Frederick and Darius were playing in a dark corner of the throne room. Nobody was paying attention to them at all. "I'm going to spit just a little bit of fire," whispered Darius. "Just a tiny bit of pink fire." But before Frederick could stop him, the little dragon spat. But he was terribly out of practice. He was also very excited. Instead of spitting a little bit of pink fire, he spat an enormous orange fire, and the royal banners went up into flames. He tried to beat it out by thrashing his spiky tail around. It made a lot of noise. Everybody began to stare. He behaved so much like a dragon, everybody realized he was a dragon. "How dreadful," said the king. "All this time we've been living with a dangerous and mean dragon and never knew it. He must leave at once before he brings terrible harm to Frederick." "Please give him every chance," spoke the little prince. "He'll never harm me, even though he's a very disobedient dragon." "You can't have a dragon for a friend," the king thundered. "If he ever comes near you again, I will throw him into a dungeon." The little dragon left and ran back to his cave and spat fire to his heart's content. He spat all the colors he could think of, and a new type that was white with little stars. He had a very good time. The days passed by in the months. The little dragon was not happy anymore. He missed his friend, the little prince. He felt very dark in his gloomy cave. Every day, Darius wandered into the forest, hoping that Frederick might happen to ride his way by, so he could catch a glimpse of him. One day as he waited, he heard the sound of trumpets. He saw the whole court with Frederick and the king in the lead. They were going on a hunt. Suddenly, a wild boar rushed out of the forest, charging straight towards Frederick. All the hunter's arrows missed him. The little prince was in great danger. The dragon darted from behind the trees. He remembered the king that had said he would throw him into a dungeon if he ever came near Frederick again, but he didn't care. He stood right in front of the boar and spat fire with purple fire with orange sparks. The boar turned back into the forest. The little prince was saved. Then Darius stood, with his head bent, in front of the king and waited for his punishment. The king cleared his throat 3 times. He did not know how to begin, but he was a very just king, so he cleared his throat for a 4th time. "It is rather nice to have a dragon around the castle." Frederick never had a better, more faithful friend than Darius. Darius stayed at the castle of the king and Frederick. The king had Darius's picture on the new royal banners to remind people after he saved Frederick's life. And every night, Darius stood on the castle walls, spitting beautiful colored fire for everybody to see. After all, he was a dragon, and spitting fire is what he liked to do best. The end.